Hi everyone, I'm Ben, and in this short video I will give you a walkthrough of our newly launched Aybee Project Management Platform. You can now go ahead and register your account on the Aybee website. Afterwards, you're redirected to the homepage. From here, you can go ahead and first of all update as well as your company information. Afterwards, you can go to the Teams tab in order to invite additional members to your company account. Finally, we go ahead and create our very first research project. After clicking on Add New Project, you can go ahead and select the type of test we want to conduct with this study. Here we offer 4 different options depending on your research need. New product launch means you want to test a new product or new product idea against each other or against existing competitors. Category screening, here you want to understand the drivers and barriers of a specific category. Optimization, here you want to test a specific hypothesis of an existing product, for example, different price point, different assets, packaging. An expansion test, here you want to test if an existing product is also successful in the new market. For our walkthrough video, I will set up an optimization test. So I go ahead and click on optimization. In the next step, I need to populate some general information about the project. The test name, test currency, as well as where the test should take place. In our case, it's Germany. And I can select some business questions which I would like to answer with this specific test or study. First of all, as I want to test different packaging options, I will select here which of my product hypothesis is performing best. I can also go ahead and add my own business questions to the test. Afterwards, I can define a specific target group. Keep in mind, we always already recruit consumers based on the following criteria. So they are frequent Amazon shoppers, they have the purchasing characteristics of your product or your category. But nonetheless, you can go ahead here and define the specific age range as well as the gender. If you have additional criteria, you can just input it here. In the final step, we have some settings regarding the entire test. For example, we want to ask additional questions to the participant after the study. And also here we want to enable additional pop-ups for the consumer while they navigate through our simulation. Okay, so we already defined the general test settings. We defined where the test should take place, the type of test, and our business questions. And we now can go ahead and set up our own shopping simulation. For that, we now want to add products to the simulation. For that, we have 3 different ways. Either we can add our own product. You would use this if it's a completely new product, which is not yet launched on the Amazon Marketplace. Or we can go ahead and add Amazon products through an ASIN search or a text search. Let's start with the ASIN search. So here, if you already know which products you want to include in the test, you can go ahead and add here some ASINs. Let's add 3 of them. And you can also define if one of them is your own product, if this is the case. Afterwards, you can click on Add Products to Shop, and it will quickly load because it's now connecting to the Amazon API and it's pulling all the relevant information from Amazon into our shop. Great, the products now have been added to the store. I will also show you how the search works. So here you can just type in a term. You can click on search and then it's the standard Amazon search. You can see the different products. You can even see how often they have been bought in the last month. And then from here, you can go ahead, select additional products and add these products to the shop. Great. As you can see, all products were added to our simulation. So the shop is building up. We now can go ahead and also do modifications to the product. As you can see, this is here our own product. When you click on edit, we can go ahead and perform any changes to the product itself. As I said, we want to test in this case an packaging test. We want to do an A/B test and compare two different packages or pictures. For that, I click here on Add Scenario. We now have scenario B, and I can go ahead and update the primary image to a more lifestyle picture of the product. When I click on Save Changes, then you can see we now divided the shop into two different scenarios. We have scenario A with our existing picture, and then scenario B here with the lifestyle picture. And the next step, we can go on Preview Shop to see how our product in our shop looks like when a recruited consumer will then see it. As you can see, it's a replication of the Amazon Marketplace. You can click on it. Here you can see how the pop-ups will perform during the simulation. And as you can see, all the product information was transferred from Amazon. Great. If we're happy with our shop and the selected products, we can click on Next. Here we give you now the option to add additional questions to the consumer, either before or after the simulation. You can go ahead and add here project-specific questions, either select or open-ended questions, which will also be then included in the study. As the final step, you can look through all the product information. You can see all the settings you have done during the setup. You can add here additional services which you would like to include in the project, increase the number of consumers. And then when you're happy, you can click on Submit Project for review in order to forward the project to the AB team. We will review everything and afterwards launch the project for you. Yeah, so that was a super quick walkthrough video. In case of any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you so much.